Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's Littlefinger. Hey, guess what? Summer Mastery Series continues. This time, Yamato Harbor. I am in the SU100Y, which is a Tier 6 Russian TD, and it is the size of a friggin' building. I did do a review on this a while back, so if you had hit that subscribe button, you would have received notification that I posted that. So if you're not a subscriber, please do it now. And as you can see, we are moving on over to where, the TDs typically sit on Yamato Harbor. And this is a really interesting team. And getting mastery games, in my opinion, really is a combination of having played a really, really good game, but having a team that's not god-awful, but is sufficient enough to allow you to rack up kills and damage, right? So here they all are lined up. I mean, it doesn't get any more fun than that, right? They're all friggin' lined up on the hill. But of course, their two lights, the LTTB and the SP1C, push on around first. I'd asked for our AMX to go get spots, but apparently that was too difficult for him, and he wanted to sit on the ridge with the rest of these guys. So we managed to get two quick shots in onto their light tanks, 1,000 damage already. And it's about this time that, I'm thinking, maybe I should go ahead and just make a move here. We finished off the LTTB. It's just the SP1C on the far corner there. So let's relocate because we're just going to be fighting with all these other guys for shots. And with a tank this big, you really have to learn your spots and know where you can go to get as much cover as possible. And it's difficult, believe me. It's real difficult. The other thing to note with this tank, and I do talk about it in my review, is the difference between the AP and the premium AP. And you can see here in this game, I just leave it on premium AP. So the difference is completely different than what you would normally expect on a tank, right? Typically, you choose premium AP to get a higher penetration, but you are penalized with a lower damage. In this tank, for the premium AP round, you're actually doing less penetration, but doing more damage. So it's 171 pen, but you do 530 damage. And that gives you a DPM just over 2100. Now, if you switch over to just regular AP, it's only 460 in damage. So, but if it's like 190 in pen. Here comes Hellcat. He's got no armor, so I switch over to HE. And yeah, that's how you don't Circle of Death a really big, heavy TD. So yeah, he runs right into me. And a game that looked like it was going to be so lopsided has quickly turned into a 3-on-3 situation. You can see our SU is on life support. But, we've having a good game here. We're at 2,600 damage already. So move on back to this nice little spot here. And there's that KV-1S. And again, I probably should have switched over to AP there. Higher pen, less damage, but it would have been enough damage for the kill. But a lot of times, I guess my brain doesn't think fast enough because it's just so backwards from what I'm used to thinking. Also note how after I take my shot, I back up and try to get as much cover as possible. Even here on this SU152, I'm going to try to shoot over this rock. So if he does decide to try to shoot at me, but he's engaged, I'm not making it an easy target. So there's 3,800, 31 damage, 4 kills. And yeah, finally, after playing enough games in this tank, we ran into a mastery. So I can check this one off the list now too. But I tell you what, guys, this has been a really fun tank to play, in my opinion. The only downside is you really have to know how to hide it as best as possible on these maps, or else you can have atrocious games. But with that DERP gun, you can have some really big games and some fun stuff there. So as always, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. Get subscribed. Get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out. See you guys.